If you have got extra money, you must buy a property. Investing in real estate is the best and the safest option. Regardless of what happens, property prices will always rise anyways, and you will still make a profit. Isn't that how people talk about the real estate? Unfortunately, that's not entirely true, and if you ask anyone who invests in real estate, he will tell you that you should think twice before you throw your money in. That doesn't mean you can never make money by investing in real estate, but rather, there are many hidden rocks that most people aren't aware of that might lead you to lose money. For example, do home prices always rise? Not really. Let's just take a look at some numbers. According to NHዓfor 36 years from 1968 to 2004, home prices did actually increase on average by 6.4%, which is really good. At least it's much higher than inflation. Unfortunately, that was the last year of healthy growth. The market suddenly declined, and in the following year, the growth was just 1%, which is not that great. And we all know what happened next. In 2008, the market crashed. Home prices just kept declining year after year. In fact, they fell by more than 30%. It took some time for the market to bounce back, but that healthy growth never came back. And since 2010, home prices didn't really increase if you take into the account inflation. However, some people still say that even if the prices do not increase much, just rent it out and collect the payment every month. And in 20 or 30 years, the rent should pay off your investment and you will still end up with a property that you can keep renting. What a brilliant strategy! Unfortunately, it's not as great as it sounds. First, you won't rent it out for 25 straight years, because tenants come and go and there will definitely be periods where your flat will just be empty. But it will still keep draining money out of you. It will be like a hole in your wallet. Secondly, real estate isn't the type of investment where you just buy and forget about it. It needs maintenance, it needs renovation, and so on. And in my experience, people don't really take much care of a rented property as much as their own. So you will have to renovate it much more often than if you would have lived there by yourself. In other words, your real estate investment will never pay off unless you sell it. Even if the value of the home rises, you're just getting richer on paper. You have to sell that property to materialize that wealth before prices fall down again. Even after these two arguments, some people still say that it doesn't matter, it's mine. I'll just go and live there by myself, and when I will not be around, I'll just rent it out. In my experience, that's a horrible strategy, because when you buy that home, you buy it based on your own needs that usually do not correspond with the needs of the market. So what ends up happening is that you bought it for yourself, and now it's difficult to rent it out, so it just stays there as a liability. Owning a property that you don't live in and you can't rent out is a pain in the ass. That's another reason why a lot of people lose money when invest in real estate, because they're not investing. They're just buying a property thinking that as long as it's real estate, it's an investment. And lastly, real estate is one of the brutally competitive industries out there because it's one of the oldest industries in history. So to find a good investment, you don't only have to know and understand the market deeply, but rather you have to look at hundreds of options before buying a property. If you haven't been in real estate business, you have no idea how much time and effort it takes to find just one good opportunity. And for God's sake, please do not misunderstand me and bombard me with comments. You understand nothing about investing. You just lost money and now you're just preventing others to make money. Yes, I have actually lost money in real estate when I just started out, but I've made much more than that. And the point of this video is to clarify some of the most common misconceptions so that if you ever decide to get into this industry, you know what you're dealing with. Anyways, if you have found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe and hit the notification bell because more videos about investing are coming. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.